shallow weeds on Big Turtle Lake begin to die as the shallows grow colder. The deeper flats and weedline areas, however, are more insulated from drastic temperature fluctuations, and the weeds remain healthier there longer. Little by little, however, the shallowest weeds die, driving the bass toward the remaining green, healthy growth along the deep edge. Huge concentrations begin to develop as bass from the shallows and flats join their weedline brethren for a late fall get-together. The prime spots are usually healthy weed growth bordering a steep drop to deep water. These are especially good when they occur in an inside corner in the deep weed edge. It's a natural collection point for huge schools of fish. It's also perhaps the best time of the year to catch numbers of big bass in limited areas. Big bass stack up in small spots and show a decided preference for slow-falling big baits that land right on their noses, as Lindner demonstrates.
I'll tell you what, this is it. This is where we're going to start. The good ledge. All right, this should be pretty good on the money. I'm going to show you what we're going to be fishing with today. 3 major baits. Twin spin, like this on a rocker arm. A good fall bass bait that most fishermen don't use as much as they should. Another single spin, heavy head, smaller blade, ball bearing swivel, small chunk of pork rind on the back of it. This is to fish vertical under certain conditions, and I'll talk about that condition. And then my day in and day out favorite, the standard jig and eel. Now that is a jumbo pork chunk, a jumbo pork chunk. This is what we're going to start with. Look, there's some things about pork rind fishing now. I don't know what it is. These guys have come up with colors. You got two-tone colors, purples and blacks and blues and yellows and oranges on two-tone mixes. Whatever it is, there's something magical about pork on the back of some baits like this for big bass in fall. Unbelievable. I'm going to start with this jig and eel. And you start fishing, start with that spinnerbait. Let's see what the attitudes of these bass are. Let that spinnerbait fall down to the bottom. Check the drag, I don't know if it's tight or not. Fish it back like a jig, real slow. When you make contact with these deep weeds, just shake it in there, feel that. Okay, now. Almost down, man. Come on. Look at that. Whoa, whoa. No, man. Look at that baby. Whoa. Oh, man. Did she hammer that thing? Oh. You talk about pigs, man. Huh? Oh. I felt it go thunk. Look at that. Oh. I felt it go thunk once. And then. Hey. Now that's a big bass no matter where you're fishing. Look at how she inhaled that dude, boy. Went right through the top of her snout. That big hook gets hooks. These are the biggest bass in the system this time of the year. These big females like this, they really start bunching up here. Boy, that's a beautiful fish. It's getting to be your turn. You got him? Hey, it looks like it'll be another one of them big bass, man. It might be the biggest bass you ever got. Hey, look at that. I told you. Well, spinnerbait works, man. Give it a little line off of the edge. That's it. That's it. Nice fish. Okay, get her in. Flip it. Flip it. Get a lip on it, man. Get a lip. Okay. Hey, hey. You're learning how to get that together. The best big bass fishing in fall starts when that water temperature starts hitting about 60 degrees and goes back. The magic number, the real magic number, is like 52 to 56. That's when these fish are stacked up on these drop-offs. That's when they start drawing together tighter and tighter and tighter. What that means is that instead of being spread over the whole lake in thick, sometimes almost unfishable cover, the big bass are concentrated in relatively small, predictable locations. Hey, that translates into fast fishing action like this. But that doesn't mean it's automatic. You still got to apply the In-Fisherman FLP formula. F, which stands for the fish, means the biggest bass always seek the best available combination of food and cover, plus they're on a fall feeding binge. L stands for location. Fish pockets with sharp drops and deep green weeds that are adjacent to large food shelves. P stands for presentation. Fish slow and vertical. Best baits are jigger spinners tipped with large jumbo or big daddy pork frogs. F plus L plus P equals success.